Manchester United's Hell Week has begun in America. Manchester United came to America for pre-season camp. Manchester United, which started training in the United States, is said to have started training hard. It is said that Ten Hag will measure the body fat rate of all players before training, and players with high fat will have a separate strenuous training. Ten Hag wants players who have gained excess weight, especially Casemiro, to do special training to lose weight in about 1 week. Ten Hag finds players who don't run enough in practice, as they did last season. Ten Hag, who especially follows young players closely, has a few young players that he wants to include in the squad for the next season. Ten Hag takes special care of everything from the meals that all the players eat at the America camp to the time they go to bed at night. Thinking that discipline is the reason for the success we experienced last season, Ten Hag does not want to give up discipline this season as well. Manchester United will submit €60 million plus bid for RASMUS HOJLUND. Atlanta manager eyes €100 million. Manchester United will submit an opening bid for Atlanta striker RASMUS HOJLUND in the coming days, according to journalist Alfredo Padula. The Red Devils recently completed the purchase of Inter Milan goalkeeper Andre Onana. The 27-year-old will wear the number 24 shirt with the club. United's focus is now on signing a marquee striker, and it is claimed that they could make an offer of €60 million plus add-ons for HOJLUND's services. Atlanta won't accept any technical counterparts in the deal. They have identified Almeria's El Bilal Traore as the potential replacement. HOJLUND already has a total agreement with United over personal terms. His salary could reportedly increase 7 to 8 times with the move. United manager Erik ten Hag has identified HOJLUND as the perfect profile to lead the club's attack. The Dutch tactician believes the 20-year-old can be a 20 goals per season striker. The onus is now on United to convince Atlanta over his transfer. The club are currently lining up an opening bid of €60 million plus bonuses, but Atlanta manager Gian Piero Gasperini is hopeful of receiving around €100 million. In our view, United are unlikely to pay such a significant fee for the youngster, but could be willing to meet in the middle with performance-based add-ons. Ten Hag may ideally want the striker signed within a few days such that he can be involved with the first team for the back end of the pre-season campaign. Manchester United at the window to sign Federico Chiesa, Juventus ready to sell for £43 million. Manchester United have joined Liverpool and Newcastle United in the race to sign Juventus attacker Federico Chiesa, according to Corriere dello Sport. The Red Devils recently secured the signing of goalkeeper Andre Onana from Inter Milan, and they are now expected to focus on bolstering their attack. Atlanta's RASMUS HOJLUND is the priority target for manager Erik ten Hag, but Corriere dello Sport claim that the club are also interested in pursuing a deal for Chiesa. United are currently in a three-way race with Liverpool and Newcastle for the Italy international, who is eyeing a fresh challenge away from the Bianconeri. Juventus are currently looking to raise at least €100 million from outgoings. They are prepared to part ways with Chiesa for €50 million this summer. The 25-year-old is regarded as one of the best forwards in Italian football. He can play on the right wing, left wing, and can also operate as a second striker. His versatility would suit the playing style of the manager. Ten Hag prefers more fluidity in his attack, and Chiesa would be a quality acquisition for the club. He would be a top signing for United when fit and available. With the injury risk associated with him, United should not consider paying more than £30 million. Anthony Elanga rejects move to Everton, has chosen his preferred destination. Manchester United winger Anthony Elanga has rejected a move to Everton, according to a new report. At times under Rangnick, ELANGA was selected ahead of Marcus Rashford. However, things turned a little sour for the Swede under Erik ten Hag last season, who used him less and less as the season wore on. Having described the situation as frustrating, and with the club keen to sell players to raise funds, it was widely expected that ELANGA would be one of the first players out of the door this summer. But according to the Daily Mail, the young winger has rejected the chance to sign for the Toffees. This does not mean that the 21-year-old will not be leaving this summer. However, the outlet also claims he has chosen his next club. Of course, United cannot make ELANGA join a club he does not want to, but if it is true that he has his heart set on one particular outfit, this weakens United's hand considerably in negotiations. Meanwhile, the Swede has flown out with the rest of the squad for United's tour of the USA, which starts with a match against Arsenal in New Jersey tomorrow. Bundesliga boss set to retain star defender amidst Manchester United interest. Thomas Tuchel wants to keep Benjamin Pavard at Bayern Munich amidst Manchester United interest. Bayern Munich head coach Thomas Tuchel wants to keep Benjamin Pavard this summer amidst interest from Manchester United, according to journalist Philipp Kessler on Twitter. However, it will seemingly not be an easy task for the German manager to convince the French national, who is keen on parting ways with the Bavarians in the ongoing transfer window. To that end, the Red Devils are one of the teams close to the 2018 World Cup winner. The defender is also on the radar of Juventus. Premier League rivals Manchester City are also interested in him. The 27-year-old will have to compete with Noussair Mazraoui and Josip Stanisic on the right-hand side of the defense. At centre-back, the Bundesliga giants have the likes of Dayot Upamecano, Matthijs de Ligt and Kim Min-jae at their disposal. Thus, it will be interesting to see whether Pavard will want to move to the Old Trafford side. However, the 27-year-old's quality and versatility make him a decent addition for any top team. Bruno Fernandes named new Manchester United captain. Manchester United and Portugal midfielder Bruno Fernandes has been named captain of the club, according to Fabrizio Romano. This comes after Erik ten Hag's decision to strip Harry Maguire of the armband amid the Englishman's uncertain future. While Maguire has fallen down the pecking order, the defender was disappointed to have lost his place as United skipper. Maguire's first-team absence for large spells of the recently concluded campaign meant that Fernandes was entrusted with the responsibility of captaining United for most of last season. The Portugal international has now been handed the mantle permanently.